Yeah, 416,000.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable. That's the average
that's
price,
the average.
up 13% from last year.
That's the average price.
It's
crazy.
Wow.
And that's what we're dealing with.
What's up, guys? Albert here, Realtor with Home Smart Professionals, team leader at High Homes. God damn it, it's been almost 2 months since we haven't done a video.
Time flies.
You know why? Because summer in Rhode Island is lit, and that's why we haven't done a video. But we are back. Zach Sprague here, as always. What's up, Zach?
How we doing?
Today we are talking about, Zach, tell us what we're talking about. But no, before we do that, because I always forget, subscribe to our channel. We're storming to 1,000 subscribers. I don't like how my hand did that, but let's go. Smash the like button. We need some more subscribers.
Don't do this to the like button.
Yes,
Smash
no,
the like
just
button.
like the button. And we need subscribers. We're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers very soon. Let's get into the video. Zach, shoot. What
we got a mixed bag of reports to go over.
A bag of goods.
Some good, some bad, some in between. And I'm just gonna read them out, and we're gonna react to them and just talk about the ramifications, implications of what's going on.
I like it.
So the June Consumer Price Index report showed that inflation rose 1.3%, which was even higher than expected, and year-over-year inflation.
So we should name the video, "Is Inflation?"
No, we should name it, "How many times will Albert interrupt me in the middle of reading a statistic?" We're at 2 right now. So year-over-year inflation rose to a new cycle high from 8.6% to 9.1%, which it looks like it's going to continue to increase. But just right off the rip, what that looks like is, because there's the consumer index, the producer index, and then the freight index. So basically the goods coming in, the suppliers of it, and then the people selling it. So all across the board, it's gone up.
Yeah,
it's on the rise. What is going to happen most likely is there's going to be a Fed meeting at the end of this month. And most likely they're going to increase rates again. And the trickle-down effect of that is Fed increases rates. Mortgage rates are going to react to it.
You know what's crazy? This last time we shot our last video to today, interest rates have gone up by about 1 point. The market has slowed down extremely, which we're going to talk about that in a little bit, as far as housing sales and
sales are down. Inventory is up.
Yes.
Rates are higher, and they're about to go even higher. It's a really chaotic market right now.
For reference.
Honestly.
So for reference, right? Inventory in January, in Rhode Island, there was about 550 homes. Right now, there's about 1,200, 1,300 homes for sale right now in the market. So it has doubled. Right? Inventory has doubled, which is great, but it also is showing you that both the rates going up, it kicked out at least 35% of the buyers that we were working with, myself, that they just simply cannot afford a home anymore.
Well, it's a good thing for supply and demand. When you have less of a demand, when there's less people that can get approved for the same amount, it does stink for each individual buyer, because obviously they're paying more for the financing of it. But what I've been telling people is date the rate, marry the house. If you love the house and you're willing to deal with the monthly payment the way it is.
You can date multiple rates.
You can date multiple rates. You can drop the interest rate if and when rates do come back down, which market analysts are saying it's going to be in the next couple of years. So just
couple of years. I would say, personally, and
they're always right. They're never wrong. So it's definitely going to be.
You're joking about
pencil
that,
it in your account. That's.
But I would say I would not be surprised if we see interest rates hit 10% before we see a drop. That's just my humble opinion. Because
I think you made a lot of people upset, or maybe just
it's just the truth. You know, I mean, I don't care. You know what I mean? I really don't. It's just it is what it is, because it makes it the only way. Well, 2 things can happen. They're either going to follow this path of dropping or raising interest rates and actually letting the economy recover in a natural state, or they're just going to do what they've been doing for the last 30 years, which is inject the economy with fake money, and then we're just going to kick the can down the road. I am having a feeling that this is the time where they just can't ignore this anymore.
Well, they did that before with the COVID relief and all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Injected it with fake money. There's been more money printed than ever before, and they did kick the can down the road. Now we unfortunately do have to deal with it.
Exactly.
But historically, this is how they combat inflation.
Exactly.
They increase the cost of financing things so that less people do it. It deters people from doing that, and then.
So to go back to how does this affect you exactly when you're buying a house, right? Like, it's such everything is just connected into one thing. One, first off, because we had such low inventory, houses kept going up. because we had low interest rates and low inventory. It was mayhem. Houses were selling for record prices. Now inventory is up. That's one. 2, interest rates are up. That's 2. And 3, because interest rates and inventory is up, prices are stagnating. Right? We have a lot of people who are waiting for the market to crash, which I highly doubt is going to happen in the next 3 to 5 years for like people to actually lose money on their house.
Right.
I think it's just going to stay at this price range and probably appreciate by 1 to 2% in the next 3 to 5 years. And then maybe we'll see a crash if interest rates indeed do go to 10%. Which I think they will.
So the median existing home sales or home sale, it climbed 13% from a year ago. So the average house price has gone up to the highest it's ever been. It's 416.
Which
is unbelievable. That's the average
that's
price,
the average.
up 13% from last year.
That's the average price.
It's
crazy.
Wow.
And that's what we're dealing with. So.
So Dave Ramsey touched on it a little bit, where here's how the uniqueness comes of it. The houses right now that we're seeing, the prices right now that we're seeing, he thinks, and I personally still think, it's still the best time to buy. Because the prices, it's the lowest the price is going to be. Long term, the house is going to continue to appreciate. Long term, this is the cheapest you're going to find that house.
Exactly. And you
can wait till the market crashes. It's most likely not going.
Either wait till the market crashes or wait till interest rates drop. So what I've been telling people, because
and one thing, sorry, on that.
That's all right.
Dave Ramsey was saying, and the uniqueness of it is it's a really good time to sell too. Because there's still this white hot demand for the houses. So it's a great time to buy and it's a great time to sell.
Exactly. You're right.
Because of
100%. I see a lot of agents on like Instagram and stuff like that talking about how, interest rates are high, but do you want to continue renting? Is that a better idea? Look, I have to say this because I have to say this. It could be a better idea for most people or a lot of people to rent rather than pay if they can't afford something, right? The only way you buy something is if you know you're going to be in it for 5 years, maybe even 10. If you know you can afford it, you have a stable job. Like that's why you buy a home. You don't buy a home because, in my humble opinion, right now, the way the market is right now, you don't buy a home right now because you want to stop renting. Like there's got to be something more to it.
A rental is a short-term commitment. So if your timeline doesn't work where it's like, hey, I'm only going to be here for 6 months, a year, I'm not sure what I'm doing with my job, if I'm moving, whatever it is, renting is still a great option because a house is a commitment. There is a lot of money involved in purchasing a house. And even it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy it and then in a year or two, the house will be worth more. Yes, it will be worth more most likely, but there are fees associated with selling your home. 2, home sales declined for the 5th straight month, which is odd because we just said the house price is as high as it's ever been. Inventory's back.
Yeah, but it is odd. It is
just
but
bizarre.
It's very simple if you think about it.
All right.
They declined because we've been in this insane record-breaking month after month period of 2 years.
Right.
Okay. And now that's over. So now things have slowed down, and obviously it's going to seem like
it's a decline from record highs to more normal.
Correct. But
levels.
if you compare it historically, we're still breaking records.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely it does. So sales are down 5.4% for the month of May and down 14.2% from a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. But a year ago they were up 17%.
Yeah, so sales are down 14%.
Yeah.
And prices are up 13%.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah, because it's just such an unknown territory. That's really what it is. But anyway, look, this video is towards pretty much everyone. We just wanted to give a quick coverage of what's happening with the market.
Yeah.
It's a shit show, and there's no other way to call it. Like, it's a shit show out there, and whoever is telling you something else, they're trying to sell you a bag of goods. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or they have something to sell you. We also have something to sell you.
Yeah. No, we're
100%. But look, it's really not it's not a great time for everyone to buy a home. But if you're in a position to buy a home, especially if you're, if you have 10% down or 20% down, and if you're in like the higher price range, you have a lot of demand, right? I mean, you have a lot of control of the market right now, especially if you work with the right person. We have a lot of clients that we're helping right now that we're doing things on their terms. which is, there's not as many offers as there used to be. So we're submitting offers, we're negotiating, we're getting discounts on listings. So like things are becoming better.
And your offers are getting accepted,
Yeah.
which is the most important
Offers
thing.
are getting accepted.
You can submit competitive offers all you want, but
Exactly.
if there's 30, 40
Yeah.
people on a house, it's a very
Yeah.
low
I feel
odds
like-
to get
I
it.
feel like
now that's come back,
Yeah.
those people have a lot of, they have more power.
Last year really felt like I was bringing very little value to the table to clients, because all I was doing is just hustling to put deals, like put an offer in, and just like I couldn't show my skills when it came to negotiating. It was very tough to do. Like we
Yeah.
were trying our best, but it was very tough to do. And now it seems like things are back where like we closing the house at 675. We started at 600.
What is the most ridiculous thing that the listing side has asked negotiation-wise from your buyer?
This was recent, actually. It was that one. They wanted to take the chandelier from the house.
Oh.
Yeah, and then my client said, well, if you want to take it, here's a link to what I like. And it was like all classic antique type chandeliers. So they were like $5,000 to $6,000. And they were like, no, we'll just leave it. And I'll give you another example, right, of how you fail sometimes. So I made an offer on a condo for myself. It was listed for $259,000, and I offered them $199,000 via email. I didn't put it in writing. I just said, here's $199,000, waived inspections, and the agent goes, no thanks, period.
I don't remember sending over that pre-approval letter.
It was like, if I get it, then I was going to call you. But look, guys, this is the video. If you have any questions about living in Rhode Island, if you're thinking about buying a house or even selling, or if if you're wondering how much the gas prices are right now, which are really high, let us know. Summer's great. We got a sick tan going. We're killing. It's amazing out here. Be in Rhode Island, move to Rhode Island. Let us know if you guys have any questions. Subscribe to our channel. Zach and I are out, but we are back.